must be very proud of that achievement.
Yeah, coming from last year where it probably didn't look like I was going to get there at all after round one. So and quite a few doubts over sort of the off season as well about if I was going to be right to come back. So yeah, pretty exciting time to be able to reach that milestone and chalk that one up.
Bit of a lesson of blokes that get a chance making the most of it, isn't it?
Yeah, well, it's taken me. I got a taste of it round 4, and took me another 10 weeks to have another crack at it, and it was just by chance that somebody went down at training. So yeah, it's one of those things now that I'm clearly coming towards the end of the career at 30 now. So I don't know if it's going to be my last game this weekend, or if I'm going to play another 2 years, or if I pull it at the end of the year. So each game's literally going to be as if I'm playing as my last.
You ever thought about hanging them up though?
Nah, not at all. Not at all. I keep telling Kenny and the boys I've got a lot longer left in me.
What have you learned along those past 2 years when you can't get on the park? What do you learn through that process?
You sort of learn what everyone else has gone through when they've done it. I've been pretty lucky that the injuries that I have had through my career have been probably no longer than 6 weeks out of the game, and to literally miss the whole year, you see how hard it is to come back and how much extra work you've actually got to do to keep the body right. And yeah, it was a bit more sympathy for guys who actually have injuries, and you tend to get around them a little bit more as I do now.
You mentioned the doubts that you had when you were missing such a great amount of time. I mean, talk us through those when you're sort of sitting on the sidelines for the better part of it.
Yeah, well, when I first did the injury, sitting on the sideline, not being able to help was the big issue, and then you see the emergence of Jarman Impey up forward and all these other young guys playing in similar roles to what I was playing, and Jared Pollack then gets his foot right, so there goes a wing, and you're sort of sitting there going, oh, I don't know how, and am I good enough again? I've missed a whole year of footy. I'm getting to the later stages of my career. Can I do it? Clearly I can, and I'm wanting to do it for a lot longer now.
With all of those doubts, how much more special does this weekend's game mean to you?
Yeah, it's great. I was lucky that my wife came over to the Collingwood game, and I think it was our first ever photo together in the rooms after a game and after a win. So that's a nice little memory that I'll keep on the phone, and probably put a photo up somewhere at home. But yeah, every game now is top. I'm loving playing footy. Playing at the Magpies level for most of the year, I was loving going out every week down there, and it's one of the things that when you don't play that long, you really miss playing and getting around the boys, and a couple of guys a chance to play this weekend for their first game, and getting around them, seeing what they've done for the last year, playing down at Maggie's, and I'm just loving playing footy again.
How much does Subi become a great place for you to run, and the rest of the team find some space this week?
Yeah, well, we've shown that we're quite good on the bigger grounds. Adelaide is a bigger ground, MCG, and personally I love playing at Subiaco. I played my first game there, and another milestone game there. But it's just a good big ground to run on, and we definitely back our run in to get over the top of them.
Matty Broadbent this week. It's just come through that he's pulled out. Bit of a blow to lose him, a player who is so durable.
Oh.
That's right, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Sorry.
You're out as well, by the way.
Oh, I'm out too. That's actually the first I've heard about. I'm looking at Pete now because I actually...
we didn't trust you with the news.
Oh, thanks, mate. That's really positive of you. Yeah, that's news, a bit of a shock. I'm sure it's nothing too bad, but better to get it right than go out in there and risk it.
It's obviously not something you saw. You obviously didn't see it coming. It's obviously not something happened during the week, I suppose, that you saw.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I thought he went out there today. I knew that he had light duties today at training, just because he's had the ankle issue 2 weeks ago. But yeah, I didn't know.
Matty, I think on the weekend goal kicking for the team was a bit of a problem. It's been an issue for the last about 8 weeks. I think you've kicked more points than goals. Has it been something you focused on a lot this week?
Yeah, we've had a good chat about it. I'm probably the culprit from last weekend, kicking 3 behinds, but we all just sort of went through what our routines were and sort of had a look at what we were doing wrong. So we've tried to rectify it during the week, and hopefully we can take those changes out on the weekend.
Can you fix it in a week? Is it just a mental thing, maybe just a slight technique?
Yeah, it's probably a little bit of everything. we do have a mindset guy here that helps us out with a lot of stuff, and he's been out there this week talking us through it. And I know for me it was more technique stuff in the end, which was really annoying when you look back on it and see the little error that you make.
And Dusty, I think, is the best in the business at being able to break tackles, but that must have been frustrating. Do you practice that as a skill as well, making sure you stick there?
Yeah, it's definitely something that you talk about and you look at every time you come up against someone like Dusty who's got that big fend off. But as much as you can plan for it, if you don't get that arm down or you can't get under it or over it, he's going to hit you. And as happened to Hammer and even happened to Dusty thanks to Peps, you get shown to be a little bit flat when you're on the ground.
How is Hammer?
Yeah, he's good. He did everything he had to do today. He's more than likely going to play, I would have thought.
How did you, as a group, review that you're making so many opportunities but not nailing them, which was the issue against West Coast last time? What are you learning about the ability to finish off games and finish off plays?
It's just about sticking to what we know and what we're doing. We know that we're actually pretty good. We know that we are good kicks and we can kick goals, and we're not going out there trying to miss. So everything we're doing leading up to that point, we're doing really well. We've just got to make sure that we've got the confidence to kick the goal on game day.
You talked about spending a bit of time with the Magpies and a couple of potential debutants this week that you spent a bit of time with. Can you tell us a bit about each of those two boys? What have you seen?
Yeah, Joey is a big bull of an inside midfielder. He's gone in there and he's not playing as a 18, 19-year-old at senior Magpie football. He's playing as a proper senior footballer, and he's burst out of packs. He's winning ground balls. He's doing everything that he needs to do. So he's definitely in line. And Willem Drew is the same. He's played a little bit of inside, a little bit of outside on the wing. He's got a good engine on him and can run all day. And both have some very nice skills on them too. So I was playing down back against South and watched the two of them go to work inside, and I didn't have to do much because they were just getting the job done. So it was always great to see when a couple of young guys are starting to step up.
Joey in particular, big body, he can win it and break it, but he can break away as well, can't he? Unlike a lot of big body midfielders.
Yeah, he's stolen a little bit of speed off his brother. Won't say that he's as quick as his brother, but he's definitely able to get out of stoppage, which he's been doing the last few weeks, and he's doing it really well. So he's got the confidence to be able to come in if he gets the call up.
What about the Eagles? They've got a bunch of good ins this week.
I believe a Brownlow medalist might be coming back. Hearn and the captain and Prittis and I'm not sure who there was somebody else, but I've forgotten. But yeah, just another good test. Guys that are going to go through the midfield and half back that Hearn can really launch a footy, and Prittis is just a ball magnet, just contested ball machine. So it's going to make it tough. They've got a very strong midfield, and so do we. So it's going to be a nice battle inside.
Do you like being, I know the underdog thing gets played up a bit, but you truly are underdogs this week against the West Coast. Do you like that?
Oh, I don't mind. Personally, I don't mind. As a team, I don't think we really take too much consideration into what tags we're getting outside. We're going after every game exactly the same every week.
But can you play with a bit of a weight off your shoulders, not being favourites?
I'm sure you guys want me to say yes.
You say what you want to say.
Yeah, I don't know. You hear a lot of talk about what we get called and if our market is better or whatever it is, but every game we're not really looking at any of that. We're just worrying about who we're playing at the time, because I think we've seen over this year especially that the competition is that even that doesn't matter if you're 2% off a game, you're going to be in trouble.